What's going on here in the Beat Sessions? I'm your host, Mitchell Weary. Let's talk about Ty Segall and his new record, Hello High. That was released on July 22nd. This is studio album number 14 for him and his follow-up to 2021's Harmonizer. And I'm always psyched to have an opportunity to talk about this man and his output. Very prolific. So that opportunity usually presents itself once a year. That's a pretty cool bonus as well. And I'm going to leave that album image up because I know that some of you have been a little concerned with the direction that Ty has taken his music in recently. And aside from loving that album cover, if that image is any indication of what this record is going to be like, well, you're getting the guitar back. So be thankful for that. I'm thankful for it too. I love the feel of this record. We're not getting a garage rock record on this, so we're not getting anything that's really hard rocking. There's some moments, and I dig that about it. I love the way that those hard rocking moments are incorporated into this album, but this is a pretty mellow affair for the most part. And if the title is any indication of what you're going to get, if you thought of the Beatles when you saw Hello High, you're not alone. My head definitely went there. And this record, musically, there's some elements of the Beatles going on. I would say mostly Rubber Soul and Revolver, a little bit of the White Album as well. It's the harmonies, though. It's the harmonies that really caught me and really reminded me of the Beatles quite a bit. I'd say the music, though, more than anything, reminds me of the Kinks. An excellent band that just doesn't get talked about enough. I wouldn't say that they're underappreciated because the people that I know that know who the Kinks are, like, I don't know anybody that doesn't like them, but I also know a ton of people who've never heard of them. They've probably heard their music, they're just not aware of the band. So I love the feel of the Kinks on this record, and think of a song like This Time Tomorrow. And I only bring up that song because most of you are probably familiar with Wes Anderson and the Darjeeling Limited, so you've heard that track in the opening. It's a wonderful song. It's got this just cool mellow feel that it captures folk, Americana obviously, but there's a bit of punk, a bit of rock and roll. There's all sorts of all sorts of different styles going on in that song, and I love that about it because it seems like a fairly simple arrangement. It's just simple acoustic guitar, little bass, little drum, nothing that's crazy, but a wonderful song nonetheless. And so I love that balance. I love the feel of the Kinks music and like the Beatles harmonies coming together and driving the feel of this record. And it's an excellent album. I really think that the Ty is really scoring a good one with this. I reviewed Harmonizer last year and I chose to pass on that particular project, but I don't think that's going to happen with this album. I'm definitely going to give this thing a vinyl please. We're going to start off with the first track, Good Morning. It's this mellow acoustic vocal track. I love the way that the notes are slightly unnerving, and having listened to Tyshawn Story's new record, the piano in the opening track on that record, it kind of had the same quality as far as you get these notes that they're just slightly off, but they work, and it makes them unsettling. It really is just a cool effect that the melody has, and I love the harmonies that come into the song and work in the back end. It's really a great way to open up this record. Cement is your second track. Light melody, great Beatlesque harmonies, really reminded me a lot of Rubber Soul. Third song is Over. This is the first full, I would say the track with the first full rock instrumentation. The first two tracks are pretty mellow, mostly just vocal and guitar. But on this track, we're finally getting a little bass, a little drum, mellow mid-tempo track that just really hits this solid groove, and I love the riff in this song. Hello High is your fourth track. This is one of those good rockin' moments on the album, and it opens up with some cool la-las, and then it's just like this grungy Beatles track. And this honestly reminded me of Beatles, during the White Album, but I definitely enjoyed that track. Love the way that it leads into Blue, and this song is going to back things up a bit, and so I love that you get just another solid acoustic vocal arrangement. Great harmonies on this track as well. Looking at You is your sixth song. Just the movement of this record, it just really hits a nice stride at this point in the album. Looking at You has got this really nice acoustic driven classic rock open, and then I love the way that this song builds and opens up, especially coming off of Blue. It's got really nice melodies to it as well. Don't Lie is your seventh song. I love the acoustic work here as well. Beautiful melody, definitely feeling the Beatles' Rubber Soul on this song as well. Saturday Night Part 1 is your eighth song. This is where I started feeling a bit of the White Album for sure, and that leads into your penultimate track, Saturday Part 2. This this song is amazing. I great penultimate track. I love the way the electric guitar takes over on this song. You get just a wonderful rock and roll track. This song really reminded me of the Kinks quite a bit, and I love the way that this song blows up and leads into Distraction, which is a great closer. It's just got this breezy classic rock feel. Excellent solo work on that album, and then you get this nice vocal coda to cap this thing off. But Ty is he's the type of guy, we discussed it on the channel, that if you have eclectic taste in music, the payoff is generally there. Harmonizer was a good example of a record that I loved where his head was at. I loved the experimentation. I love that he gave that a go, and it's an album that I've listened to it. I chose not to buy the vinyl, and it's even growing on me a little bit. I might upend the pass on that, maybe, I don't know, but I'm definitely pleasing Hello High. I love this record, and I hope that you love it as well when you listen to it. Hope you enjoyed this review. Hope you find it helpful. Please like this video, share it, subscribe to the channel, do all the things to help me blow this project up in 2022, and stay tuned throughout the week for more album reviews. We will see you next time on the Beat Sessions.